What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing analysis on quantum computing stocks.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and on today's video, first of all, I will show you the results of my previous video. This is the video that I made on quantum computing stocks just 4 days ago on December 27th. And as you can see on RGTI stock, I found out that this asset is moving alongside with these two ranges of support and resistances. And at the price point, as you can see, at $16 mark, I told you that potentially this might be a bull trap. We have to move lower, we have to come back to this inside this pattern, and then we might have this breakout to the downside. Guys, take a look right here. This is the current price action of our GTI stock. We were at this point, we had this bull trap, as you can see, and then we went inside to this pattern, and I have to adjust this tool a little bit because we have to connect all these bottoms. And for now, guys, we are moving again to the downside, and potentially we might retest this range of support and we might even break it to the downside. On top of that, take a look right here. This is the same video that I made just 3 days ago, and this is QUBT stock. Let me show you right here. So QUBT is this one. And I told you that we potentially might have up to 213% of potential profit with an entry point somewhere around 0.5 fib level. It is the price point of $16.4. And we are still hovering slightly above this range. And technically we are in green because I told you to put your stop loss on a green territory. On top of that, guys, I have to admit that the longer this consolidation moves sideways, the less likely we might hit a higher price target, but everything I will show you in just several minutes. The next stock was IONQ, and we also formed this type of rising bearish wedge, and it is an ending fifth wave diagonal, and at the price point of $48.1, I told you that we have to retest this range of support, and potentially we might even break it. Take a look right here, guys. This is IONQ stock, and what do we have at this very point? We retested this range of support and went lower. We broke it to the downside, and for now we are still moving according my prediction. And the last but not least, QBTS stock. As you can see, we were at this point at $10.30 mark, and I told you that we have to see this next leg to the downside that potentially will even retest this bottom and might go even a little bit lower. And guys, take a look right here. Here is the QBTS stock, and we were at this point, and we are starting to move exactly as I predicted. So this is the power of technical analysis. This is a perfect evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about analysis itself, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis based on your request on any asset that you might find. On top of that, guys, and it is the most lucrative offer, for now there is not so many people inside the Discord group. That is why almost 100% of my time will be dedicated to you, and it is pretty much one-on-one training for the value of $450 a month, but for the fraction of this cost, for just $35 a month. And I think it is quite fair deal. So guys, and let's get back to this price charts. Let's start with the very first stock, and it is RGTI. And let me show you what do I have on top of my previous forecast. First of all, guys, let me remind you that these stocks, let's zoom out to a daily time frame, all these stocks had a very substantial movements to the upside for the last couple of months. And for example, our GTI Rigetti Computing gained about 2000% to its value, and definitely this movement most likely related to the hype that is surrounding the quantum computing stocks, but at the same time, guys, all these four companies are not the best companies for this valuation. Because if you take a look right here, if you click on their financials, you can see that they have negative net income. That is why, guys, even with the substantial improvement of their fundamentals, the price to sales ratio is not supporting this price action. So guys, and let me show you on an hourly time frame or 2 hours time frame that this movement to the upside that broke the upper border of this wedge was nothing else but just a bull trap. And if I switch to daily time frame, you can see that above the range of resistance we have only a tiny wick where bears caught all the bulls. And guys, take a look at indicators. We still have bearish divergence, we still have lower highs on RSI with higher highs on the price action. On top of that, guys, on a weekly time frame, RSI is still at extremely high levels at 97.08 points. And this means, guys, most likely the upcoming weeks will be bearish for this asset. And that is why, guys, my forecast is still the same. Let's switch to 2 hours time frame again, and let me show you. I still stand on my position that we might have the breakout below this range of support, and if and when it happens, guys, I have no doubts about it, this asset will drop significantly. So let's take a look at the second stock, and it is a QUBT. What do we have right here? Quantum computing. As I mentioned just several minutes ago, we are in consolidation phase above $16.4, our entry point right after it gained quite substantial gains to its value, and below 20, let's say $21 mark. And the longer this consolidation lasts, the less likely we might have next leg to the upside. Because, guys, we are losing momentum according to indicators. Take a look at 4 hours time frame. We are in the middle, in the neutral territory according to RSI, and we are on a negative side according to MACD indicator. On daily time frame, guys, we are on the neutral territory, but not in the middle of this territory. But the momentum, guys, as you can see, the momentum according to MACD is moving south. That is why, guys, if you entered your position at $16.4, I have to admit that you have to put your stop loss on green territory, and potentially you might already leave your position because of this quite long consolidation phase. And to be honest, technically we still have this chance to hit 213% at the price point of $48.19. But at the same time, guys, the downside potential becomes not so impressive, and we might have from our current price to the downside more than 36% of potential losses. That is why, guys, be extremely cautious and act according to the price action. You have to react on the price action extremely fast. That is why, guys, subscribe to my channel. I will help you to manage this position. So the next stock in today's list is IONQ. IONQ. And to be honest, guys, fundamentally this is the most promising company, but at the same time, guys, despite the movement to the upside that this asset gained during last couple of months, it gained 684%. It is much less than other stocks gains. But at the same time, guys, the fundamentals of this company is also not so bright, because despite the fact that they have the highest sales among all these 4 companies, it is not enough to support this type of movements. And that is why, guys, as you can see on a daily time frame, we are still forming this bearish divergence. And despite the fact that RSI is already unloaded at $61.12, we have again diminishing momentum according to MACD, and these choppy movements of these two moving averages shows that potentially market is in undecisive phase. And to be honest, guys, this first movement to the downside, and as you can see on a daily time frame, let's delete this tool. On a daily time frame, we formed a pin bar. And if the next candle, next trading session will be in red, definitely it will be a confirmation of its movement to the downside. And on 2 hours time frame, guys, we already confirmed this movement. Let me show you in details right here. We broke this range of support, and we have the first leg to the downside. Most likely it is just a first wave on a bigger scale, and we might have this type of price action. When it breaks these two previous bottoms, it will be a perfect confirmation sign that this asset has to go lower. That is why, guys, I still stand on my position that for now we have to cool down a little bit in order to collect more steam. If the next leg to the upside happens, it will be not earlier than in the basically I think in several weeks or so. And let's take a look at the QBTS stock. Let me show you right here, D-Wave Quantum. And this asset is also moving exactly as I predicted. If I switch to daily time frame, guys, we are forming again the bearish divergence. And as you can see, if I turn off all the tools, we have higher highs on the price action with the lower highs on RSI. On top of that, the momentum is also diminishing. This means we might see the trend continuation to the downside, because when this asset breaks, guys, let me show you like this, we have a clear range of support. If I connect this bottom and this bottom as well on a daily time frame, when this asset breaks this level of support, this range of support, definitely it will be a major confirmation of its movement to the downside. On top of that, guys, weekly time frame according to RSI is still at the very high levels, and we are pointing down. This means RSI might be unloaded in the next several weeks, and this means, guys, again, pin bar right here is undecisive candle, and when the breakout below this range of support happens, it will be a perfect confirmation of its movement to the downside. So, guys, to be honest, I have to admit that none of these stocks are even relatively bullish, because they already gained substantial amounts to their value, and for now it is at extremely ridiculously, I would say, overbought condition. That is why, guys, be cautious with your long position, and the best decision is to stay aside out of all trades if you don't know how to properly manage your position, or you can hedge your position. And how to do it, I can explain you in my private Discord group, and you can have an access to this group by entering my Patreon account. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back.